There we go. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Hold on, let me cover up. Cover it up! Ugh. It's cold. I don't have my heavy blanket with me. Or my thicker blanket with me. Oh no, my lid! My cap! I'm capless! There we go. I think I can see my breath. Alright, guys. Decided to go live on YouTube since we're playing Battletoads 2. Gotta share the love with everybody else. Alright. We're going to continue the story now. I am saving my perk points. Waiting until I can get my engineering to 5 before I spend my perk points again. Because I want Tinker. And then I think I want... I don't know what else I want. Maybe deep drums? I don't know. How do I... Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to use the workbench. Forgot to use the workbench. Party upgrades. I probably already did this, but I had to restart. Let's go with Frost. She is a robot, so let's go with Shock. Alright, Niles. Man, not another lockbox. No, I already did. Ah! Okay, let's go here.
Why choose just any piece when you can choose Auntie's choice?
Auntie's choice.
Hell, I've stood this post so many times I can prove
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a whole side sweep of Elysium View in head office town.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Okay, I'm gonna help him.
Greetings again. What's on your mind? Carr wishes to use. It concerns me that she's asked you for assistance. Surely you're not considering aiding her. Anything you desire, so long as you agree. An opportunity. Find your.
So I decided that I'm gonna help him. Feel like it might be a little bit more beneficial, maybe? I'm not too sure. Not that she's doesn't have a good offer, but
Stop that scrounging around!
this sounds like it was a better offer, that's all.
Soldier. Merciful. Oh, promotion denied? No, this has to be a mistake. And that low. Well, take this for your trouble. Better now that. Real shame.
It's over here.
I must say, I have
2 days, for contract.
that should totally be annihilated, just like all capitalist propaganda. Praise the matriarch.
You're that new salesperson. Don't bother. Whoever was here packed up and left. Just come out here to take losses on the open field.
Where? Man, I wonder what happened here. I wonder what did that do? No! My life has been taken away from me again by water. This. There was a comic book somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Hack this. What's the point of hacking it? What does it do? Interesting. Maybe it was another way to open up the door.
You're that new salesperson. Don't bother. Everyone's here, packed up, and left. I can process on Milburn Street.
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Let's listen. You push well, Commander.
Ready to assist with even top needs.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
Nice. Door is barred shut.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state.
Engaging combat vehicles.
Interesting. What else is in here? Oh, I could have came in through the top. Ah, maybe, I don't know. Someone's fighting in there.
Negative 70 gone. Hey you, get over here before you get yourself killed.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
Oh, yeah?
If the occasion calls for it. But I fancy myself something of a biologist. Or, at least I used to. Me and Raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here? Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs. Sorry. Guess I'm just used to folks staring real hard and then steering clear. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one. If the graft were an imaginary boo-boo, I wouldn't be in this mess, friend. It's paperwork that's the problem. You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract. But if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. Ain't easy moving between companies. Get the feeling you... Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there.
Just me or did Inez remind me of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's making this choice.
Presentational stage.
Gotcha. Door's locked.
How are you still upright over there?
You have gained access.
Free hole in the head.
Neutralizing unfriendlies.
Saw that. I shot that grenade. Mid-air.
Inbound.
Hostile light.
Has this unit offended you?
A little bit, yeah. Got on my way. 7. Okay. Tinkerer. With all your equipped armor and weapons share. Oh. Well, all my armor and equipped weapons share the same brand. Gain bonus damage armor. Trophy Hunter. Psychopath. Commando. Crabble Ranger. The contents of a locked container can be viewed before lockpicking. Also, you gain increased range weapons with. You also gain increased range bonus with guns. I don't know. I don't know. I guess that was everything here. He was flying.
Commencing combat-related activities.
The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Protocols not.
Alright, let's make it back. Get back.
much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a... Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
She's not happy.
Ain't so sure you want to work...
Bad Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! I'm pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
It most assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, and you. I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. Worry not. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yaysayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion. Yes, it is a grim place, but the Protectorate hangers-on who remain there are anything but inclined to move on. Converting Westport's subjects will teach us much about the Protectorate mind, how it solves problems, what it desires, how it can be swayed. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry, the choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you. Shh, not so loud. The hat can tell when you're questioning it. The people of Westport don't trust me. How can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can, perhaps? The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the Yaysayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are excellent with that. Now I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian. I don't think you understand. The reserve Oxonian is functionally I've grown attached to this one and would prefer not to part.
Give me your
Very
hat.
well. You succeed in the conversion of Westport, and I will supply you my limited production gentle person's Oxonian. Then consider yourself be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
Keep that
I
hat warm
suppose
for
I should-
me. Yeah.
Heard you're working for Milver Street. You can consider my offer formally rescinded.
All done in there?
Just about. What the heck? Oh, there it is.
Was hoping we could chat. Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your
Well, we
mind
can
to.
get a new companion.
Together, we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back in Auntie's Choice. I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something? I did, but I can't expect someone else to foot the bill if there's no guaranteed treatment will work.
Interesting.
So I'll take on the risk myself. A go-getter attitude's always rewarded. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. Had a feeling you knew. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist.
Tinsley.
Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
I want to keep Niles. I do like the healing, though. Let's send Val
Acknowledged.
back.
After you.
It's done. Field medicine. Occasionally tosses medicine packs near you. Walking over them automatically uses them, reducing your toxicity buildup and crash duration. Ooh, so I can either have her. Ooh, I don't know. Isn't this supposed to be like a unique piece of armor? Why is it not unique?
Hello again. Was there something you... Oh, Inez!
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit that is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here, but perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it, and so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I? Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified two viable... The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
I don't get it. How can a skeleton move on its own?
The name's metaphorical. This creature's real pale, bone-colored, but it's got muscles and innards like anything else.
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours. Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away.
Let's see here. Oh, that's pretty much already there.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the crabbles out. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
And what am I supposed to do? stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out. Ain't making it easy for us.
Gosh dang. I don't think I'm strong enough yet. I feel like I am, but I don't know. Freaky.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the
Oh,
cave.
here we go.
They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Corrupt on.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
What's feeling left out?
Now we just need the specimen.
We did it.
Mind the pincers. Take it. Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
No. Minecraft.
Muscular reticulation's still intact. Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. I was hoping this wouldn't be too steep a price. If you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon matriarch's on the loose. Her
Actually, let's go back. Back to the ship. At least just outside. Let's go over here. I haven't been in this direction yet. Shoot, I'm running out of ammo.
Can't have our fearless leader firing your name. Let's get fresh.
Gravel farm.
Lucy, what am I gonna do if something
I don't suppose you know anything about Crabble medicine, do you? So, it seems as though the issue ultimately boils down to two words. Purpleberry crunch. Yeah. I brought a box from that fancy new shop in town, and Lucy... Oh, this is Lucy, by the way. Little Lucy became fully frantic when she smelled it, so I figured it couldn't hurt. The box says they're packed with healthy preservatives, so it's gotta be good for you, right? But I guess I was wrong. Now she won't get up. And these Crabbles, they mean the world to us. We raised them from hatchlings, and I'll be broken if Lucy dies because of me. Any help you can offer is more than I've been able to do for her so far, and I'd be grateful for the try.
Purple berry crunch. Accept no imitations. The K lets you know it's authentic.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not happy here. Good folks protect us, liberating them. Don't believe, please. Limit all respiratory.
I see a huge Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be? Reckon so.
Welcome, well, if it isn't a new... What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved... Welcome. See anything you like?
Okay, I don't remember what was I supposed to do? What did she want? Where did she want me to go? She want me to talk to someone about cereal.
So, how does Lucy look? Is she gonna be all right?
Oh, is that it over there? I think that's it. I think that's where I need to go.
Eden's hinterlands would be more pleasant if Auntie didn't airdrop them Raptidons willy-nilly. Sure makes getting from A to B a pain.
Blame Spacer's choice. They're the ones who first weaponized the livestock in such a manner. Auntie just acquired and rebranded the idea when she came to Tau Ceti.
Right. Poor Auntie. Her hands were tied. I heard you all bred the raps for diet toothpaste and such originally. Only taught them to feel like pill later.
Ain't sure who you all is referring to. Me? I prefer for the raps to stay wild. Free. They're better off out here than in cages in a cargo hold.
Better for them, sure. Not so much for us.
No, wait. Hello. How are you, El? How are you doing tonight? I'm spectacular according to regulation 1, 2. What? I'm just... Loyal subject. La la.
Does not sound right.
No, wait. I don't even... Really refreshed guy.
Ooh, almost got all the magazines. What was that? Maybe that's it. They got the power working.
Apologies, this unit's conversation master is functioning intermittently.
Go away.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Ooh, corrosive machine gun. Interesting. Well, I got the power back on though, which means that guy got power back to his house. I think he got mental refreshed or something. He's not right in the head. Yep. He got mental refreshed. Dang. Maybe I should just end him.
Ready to waste them.
Another executive training exercise in the books. Another clean winner. Me.
In a contest, Cutshall.
Lucky for you. Today sure wasn't. No, we're all here because Ormsby thinks we're VP material. But it's obvious who's got the gray matter in this outfit. Take today's activity. Demonstrate market dominance with a
Move
corporate
drugs
logo
to a
competitors
fault,
will see
leaving
from
particularly
orbit.
vulnerable to their
The results
effects.
speak for themselves.
That rubbish pile you cajoled everyone into building? The giant AC?
We work for Auntie's Choice. What's your point?
Well, it's awful convenient that your own initials are...
Okay, on to the fourth activity. This is Albert Cutshaw, sanitation specialist, future big-time VP, signing off.
Dang.
So, how does Lucy look? Is she gonna be all right?
Oh. Well, let's just save and figure out, see what happens. You have no idea what you're doing, none at all. You decide that if one box of perfect crunch made Lucy sick, second box will surely somehow make her go full circle back. The second box, and after a few seconds, she starts shaking and throws up a whole undigested mess of purple breakfast cereal. She gurgles in relief and starts to recover.
She looks fine.
Lucy clocks with joy and skitters off towards the ship. Seems like a long way for such a small gravel to go, but Lucy's nothing. Hey, we got a pet. New pet unlocked. Lucy!
I can hardly believe my lamps. Looks like she's feeling much better. And I think she's taken a liking to you. Good luck shaking her off you now. Once they're smitten, they try and stick to you like a canid. Now, I don't have too many bits to pay you with, but this'll unlock that old safe in the house.
Oh, I already got into it. Yeah, I was already in your safe. Ah. Oh, you see that over there? This cave. I wonder if I can find a way into that cave. Oh, maybe. Okay. Maybe that's what this spawn point was for. Was into the cave. Yeah, that sounds about right. Spawn point. I mean, fast travel point.
Let me handle this. Time to... Well, if these eggs hatch all at once, it's been nice knowing you.
There's another path over here. You can't reach it.
Don't like the look of whatever that is. Rift, maybe? Maybe.
Initializing. Resuming trouble control. Please stand clear.
Liquidate 'em!
Dang.
System note. Flamethrower request. Log for next upgrade.
Dang.
It's a brawl!
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Time to earn my commission. Commander, you're moving!
There's so many enemies here. I'm running out of ammo.
Standing near this thing's making my blood run cold. More than usual, I mean.
A rift anomaly. Ooh. Oh, I'm not supposed to jump into it? No! I thought I was supposed to jump into it. Maybe not yet. Dang it. Did all that work?
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Detective.
Hostile. Detective.
Slow, Commander.
Hey, get them moving.
Disruptive influences confirmed.
Armed and ready.
Well, now I know. Don't jump into a rift. That sucked.
Careful. Any closer and we'll like to regret it.
Plus one critical chance. That's nice. Recipe for plasma grenades. Interesting. I want up there. Oh. Well, let's go confront Savannah. Talk to her. Then go get the other graft for the girl, or for the lady. Irons.
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few rap songs wandering around.
We're closed.
Good for you. Getting glued down on taking it. That's just how we roll.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how... Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel.
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
Oh, my turn to talk?
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why? Why would she try to kill me?
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be... I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then,
Don't
shortly
say.
before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of it was a code she used for everything. I'm ashamed to admit, I did break into her safe using that code. Was hoping she'd left me something, but it was empty. She did say once it had some meaning from her previous life. Beyond that, I don't know.
That sounds like it could be her agent identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she, among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a crab. She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And we all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even... Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing. What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much. At least, no. But it...
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I
like
began to
Cole
feel
Leader to me.
unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew.
Better watch
She
out,
said
make you
learning
drink
the truth of
blue
things
juice.
was worth it. But now I question whether her truth
drink the
was just
Kool-Aid.
more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Know a little something about that, too.
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some... I know I've no right to ask this of you, but... when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her. That's all I can...
Wait a minute, where am I going? What was I doing? Oh. Helping my companion with her arm.
Take the heat off you, Commander.
Oh. I like short ammo. Bridge of the Reverend.
You there! Keep your... Halt! What's an Auntie's choice monstrosity doing here? Have you come to spy?
So confusion and disruption, I'll not have it.
Good, because I ain't bringing it. Though if you're that desperate to test my patience, by all means, keep it up.
Patience. As if you infiltrators possess as much, feverishly raising our lands wherever you go. You are fortunate that I've been ordered not to open fire unless fired upon.
They never listen to sound advice, do they?
Some folk are dead set on going their way, even if it's straight out an airlock.
I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. Yes, they are corporate degenerates who threatened our dominion and way of being. I dare say this spectacle served its purpose well. If you are an enemy of the Protectorate, you will be judged. May we all take heed of such a warning. Out of the question, if you are not... He's been fervent of late. Looking, any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in... So, you are a true believer. Why, in our matriarch's name would you not have said so earlier? You are exactly right. The paradigm upholds our social order, unity and respect above all. Surely you now understand my conundrum in the face of such blatant misinterpretation of our creeds. Might I call on you to fulfill your duty and uphold the sovereign's justice? I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
This is exactly the manner of depravity we mean to free these folk from. I know we gotta cross the bridge, but there must be an alternative. One that don't involve an executioner.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were... oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable.
Ida's dead. She sabotaged the Grove harvesters for the protracted cause.
What? How do you know this? A fascinating notion. And do you have proof that what they say is true? You believe those corporatists need a reason to lie? It comes as easily to them as drawing breath. Now, if you'll allow me to proceed. The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintraut of Westport. He is, unfortunately, my cousin.
Oh, I remember.
And most assuredly a disgrace to our line. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off. I am not. And with luck, I will not have to pull his once justice has been meted. Anyone who allowed the enemy to overrun their land is a traitor. Now go on, seek out Charlton and send him here. But beware if you step out of line. I see you have not brought my cousin to heal. Have you at least seen about Ida? Do hurry.
There's only cross, God darn it. I wonder what they're hiding inside. Whoa, hold on. Oh, there's gotta be a way. No, no, no. Now where am I going? Looks like there's another bridge over here. I died. Okay, so I am gonna have to end the stream for today. I have streamed for almost 4 hours. I try not to stream longer than that. So if you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to follow. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to click the like button. The like button, it helps me out a lot. And hit subscribe if you enjoyed it. Or just because you really love me. I know, it's okay. But if you enjoyed it, don't forget to click the follow button and hit the subscribe and the like button, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Have a good night.